clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Come now. There's no cause for panic. This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
Look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. My home. Tural.
all things considered. Well, I hope that's a good all things considered. Mind you, I suppose we're always considering all of the things when we're, you know, responding to that. How am I? I'm alright. Today's been a very quiet, relaxing kind of sort of a day. Dunno. Danger of putting a lot of effort into cutscenes like this. I'd played that game, but 14 is not that game. Look, I mean, Square Enix is one of those companies where they do a lot of things, and their cutscene, the division that does their cutscenes is always on point. Always on point for their cinematics. But now I had a quiet sort of a day. I sort of got through some crafting of some D&D bits and pieces for hopefully next week's game. Now that I've been able to focus on that. Sat down, played some games. I finished that Visions of Mana demo. Story-wise, I was literally 10 minutes away from the end of that when I finished up last night. I will say the boss fight in that, the end of the demo, going off the merits of that alone, it was pretty good. I was going to maybe play more of the Rise of the Ronin demo, but I just kind of ran out of time and I ended up... I'm currently binge watching The Rookie. And I got a little too into some episodes of that, so... so, that's cool. I'm just going to jump back into playing this tonight. But no, I'm very, very well aware. Final Fantasy XIV is not a game for a lot of people. And I still appreciate, you know, I know you come in for the stream and not for the game, but I still appreciate the showing up and playing things that may not necessarily be something you would like or enjoy. But yeah, how has your day been? When you say all things considered, I hope that's a good all things considered and not a bad all things considered. I have not progressed my story since, I don't know, when was the last time I played this? A week ago? Something like that. Managed to get a few videos recorded in the last few days, finished and uploaded a few as well. All things considered was mainly meaning because I have to work today. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean, all things considered doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing, but I think there's a certain level of cynicism and negative expectation that just kind of crept into associating things like that with perhaps the not so positive side. So I just thought, I'm pretty sure you're not meaning in a bad way, but I just want to check in on you, mate. So yeah. Because you were doing some editing and stuff last night as well, weren't you? So we've got some more Resident Evil coming from you this evening, or is it going to be another quiet editing sort of a night? Where did I... That's right. So we completed one of the feats. I think we're 5, 6 completed out of 7. We're still missing one that we need to get back. Wooklamat, her adopted brother, passed this trial, which means the other 2 did not. So that's going to cause a conflict. And we found that Wooklamat knew she'd come from this village when she was adopted. Turns out that the guy, the elector for this trial, was in fact her father. And the reason he sent her away to be looked after by the Dawn Servant was because female... What are they called? Brachs or something. The female Hrothgar, the female lion people are rare, and the fact that she was going to be inheriting leadership of this community from him put her in more danger. And she, at the age of 3, there was an assassination attempt on her life. And feeling that he could not protect her, he sent her to the one person he felt could, which was the Dawn Servant. So we now know who Wuklemart's real father is. And we're going to be heading to the last location for the trials. Yeah, Mamuk. Well, as soon as they get the pass open. So that's, I think, going to be what we're doing tonight. But it looks like we've got, when they've got this highlighted thing on them like this weird light veil around them, it means we're about to get into an instanced, not a dungeon, but an event that nobody else can interact with. So, I'd like to get into some more Resident Evil. Just need to check the pyro's free. Heck yes! Because you're not playing it with pyro. But I love that this is what your Monday nights have kind of become, is you and pyro hanging out regardless of what you're playing. I think that's really neat. I like the way you're doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna do the jumping into the thing. Also, we haven't told Wuklemart we know who her real father is. He has asked us to refrain from mentioning anything. So we have refrained. And yeah, I'm just gonna get going. Upon speaking with Wuklemart, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Yes. So this is just the warning that you may be doing a thing for a time. Duty calls. Tried to do that for a while now, and I really like it. One of my oldest friends have both played a lot of these games. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's such a nice sort of a thing that even if you're not playing the games together, I think it's like just when me and Bex and Perd and Vix and whatnot would all just hang out on Discord while we were playing games, even if it wasn't the same game. Like, we'd end up half the time playing the same sort of game. But it's just such a nice feeling to be able to just sit there and, you know, share that experience with them, even if you're not necessarily playing it together. I like that. And I was thinking that a couple of times when I've sort of popped and it's like, well, this isn't a co-op game, but I love the fact you've still got Pyro here for that. It's awesome. Yeah. Especially if he's on board for it too, you know. You're back. So what does Hunmurak want? Yeah, we're not telling you that. Yeah, it's alright. You don't have to say. More importantly, the Tienbeck Traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks. That's right. The traverse down into the Azure Forest, or the Cerulean Forest, or whatever they call it, is still blocked. Yeah. We were supposed to be taking off and doing other things while we were waiting for them to clear it. And I think I'll take the opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing for it has worn me out. We did the same with Deus Ex. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. Another game I can't remember the name of. I'm trying to think of what that was. But yeah. That's what I mean. Like, it's quite nice that even if you guys aren't playing co-op, it's still just it's a kind of a cozy hangout, and sort of brings a different sort of a vibe to it. And it's like that third-person shooter. I'm struggling to remember too. I've got nothing. It'll probably hit me at some point. I'll go, oh, that thing! But yeah, that's it. It's an odd camera pan. And that does sound tempting. Okay, again with this camera angle? Yeah, okay, somebody's been watching, that's why. It did feel weird that we were getting this point of view. A moment, promise. Is this the... Oh. You're one of Bakul Jaja's. What do you want? Yeah, he was... Oh... He overheard the conversation about Wooklamart's real father. I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but know that it would be most unwise. Time's up, let's do this. That's an otter. How we doing, otter? Welcome in, mate. Must be nice and late/early for you, buddy. And why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? Yeah. Yeah, so he's blackmailing, using the knowledge. And they say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise. 3:23. Oh boy, I'd be getting ready to get up to go to work at that time. How's it going? It's good. Just jumping back into some more Dawn Trail story. So I'm having a great time with this story. So it's a nice, comfy, cozy adventure. So what are you doing up at this time, man? What are you doing up at this time? Yeah, he didn't say we couldn't come along. Game hopping myself, always up at this time. Oh, that's fair enough. Bit of a night owl then.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Oh, yep, there's Bakul Jaja. Have a bit of a showdown with them, are we? Is it finally time? Oh.
Oh, Morok!
Yeah, her actual father. Okay! Not to be that guy or bring stream down. I'll keep it brief. It was a tough day mentally, emotionally, so I'm just staying up and trying to game. But otherwise, I'm just a night owl. Hey, no. That's fair enough, man. I understand. We're, you know, you want to share? Share. You don't want to share? I understand. Absolutely, man. Like, absolutely. We quite often, you know, amongst ourselves will sort of say, hey, look, you know, it's been a bad day. This is so going on, or that's going on, or hey, look, you know, I just want to stream and chill out, you know. So, you know, big hugs, big loves, man. So, not to bring stream down at all. Always okay to, you know, if things aren't okay. It's okay to not be okay. I do that too sometimes, Otto, where somebody will come in and we'll be having a great chat with them and it'll go on for ages and I won't even realise they stream until much later. Nah, man, it is what it is. We're all fucking humans, you know. We all have issues and problems. I've been pretty open about the fact the last 2.5, 3 weeks my immune disorder's cropped up. You know, so I've had some struggles myself, but I mean that's just part of it. It's just part of being who we are. So, you know, some people don't like talking about it, other people are okay with it. So, it's no problem at all, man. You gotta do what you gotta do to just relax and de-stress, decompress. Take it easy.
Bakuljaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
So you play 14. Are you past this yet? Because I know you were behind me at one point. I don't know if you're ahead of me now. Yeah, that's what I mean. It is what it is, you know? No. I understand.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here.
So when you say first MSQ, are you talking like a Realm Reborn? Like you're still in the base game, or are you talking about the first bit of the MSQ for Dawn Trail? Oh, you're still in a Realm Reborn. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. I'm like hundreds of hours of story ahead. Gotcha. On the bright side, that means most of this will make absolutely no fucking sense. Spec Ops the Line? Oh, that's what the fucking game was. Yes. God, that feels like it was so long ago now, Gum. I was sitting there going, what the fuck are you talking about Spec Ops the Line? It's like that was the third-person shooter you were meaning. Oh, gotcha. I'm with you. God, that feels like it was so long ago now. That was before you played Deus Ex, wasn't it? I think it was. It never ever makes sense. It does to me, but that's just the poor person I am.
Go on. Look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Well, that secret didn't stay a secret for long. Baku Jaja's just a fucking bully. Love the grind of fetch questing. Yeah, I just love the world building and the stories in these. After Deus Ex? Maybe. I don't recall seeing much of Spec Ops. Like, I remember being there for a number of the Deus Ex ones. I don't remember... Yeah. Possibly. I mean, you were the one playing it. You know better than me.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted sellsword. She heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humuruk my... Your silence says it all.
I mean, I'm a silent protagonist, so...
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me. If that adventurer attempts to interfere,
What?
I'll kill the old man myself!
He's such a fucking bully.
You despicable, heartless fiend.
Are we finally going to get the duty I've been waiting for, where we're actually going to play as Wook Lamart? It's been coming. Like, at some point, we were going to have to play as her.
Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages. Come on then. You want to fight? I'll give you a fight.
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking.
Yeah, bitch, I'm mute. I'm a silent protagonist. How have you not understood that after the hours and hours and hours we've been traveling together?
Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue.
Yeah, we're not here alone. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's what's going to end up happening. we're going to have to stand by watching, but other allies are going to come to its
By-the-by,
rescue,
Houseguard,
and then we can engage.
They've been instructed to put down Papa Dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him.
Again. Because you have lost already, once. Just, you know.
Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear.
To be fair,
right.
she was there in the fight against Villigamanda, and he wasn't. So she's a lot stronger now than she was. Cowards don't stand a chance against Rook Lamar. You should back down before you get hurt. Don't worry, the scary adventurer won't. No. It's not about me. It is not about me.
You dare call us cowards?
Yeah, I want to get you wound up, bitch.
I kill you, kill you all! Don't look away, son. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds.
Oh, I'm not going to be watching. I'm going to be playing it. At least I hope I am. Do me a favor, Wooklamart.
Hey, eyes on me.
Fuck his shit
The
up.
house cat, remember?
This has been building for a few levels now.
I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people.
We do. We get to play as her. Okay. Yeah, okay. I really got to quickly learn how to play as Wooklamart, because I don't have a high-level warrior. Another good news, my D&D character got approved for the server I joined. Ooh! What was the character like, dude? What are you playing? Being approved is always good, but what is it you managing to get approved for? Got some fluff on my camera. In this battle, you play as Wooklamart. Through skillful combat, Wooklamart will gain the resolve she needs to unleash powerful limit breaks. Not only do these attacks deal great damage, they will recover hit points. Use them early and often to emerge victorious. Okay. What do we got? So that'll be a 3-hit combo. It's X, circle, triangle, square. Looks like a heal of some kind. I'm guessing Sword Pit Hopper. Okay, well, let's try it out. Yeah, okay, that's her engage. Woo!
So I can rip you to pieces.
Okay, yep, that's a heal. Gotcha.
I'll cut you to shreds.
Behind him? Yep.
My magic should be more than enough for Miss Newdance.
Oh, yeah. I don't like that. Knockback. Yep.
No more tricks, Bakul Chaja. We're settling this here.
Alright, so we're slowly
and
getting
now.
stronger as we fight. Gotcha. I just need to live long enough.
The part of the brave warrior.
Whoa! Hey now! I don't like this.
The snippets is no longer amusing me, brother.
This right has taught me so much
Okay.
about my nation, my people, and myself.
Oh god, what's the green do? Oh!
Can't keep up.
Cool. I don't understand that mechanic. Love it. Avoid reds. Oh, I'm gonna guess. I gotta get close to the greens. Donuts.
How do you like this? Kitty.
Oh, okay. Guess I picked the right one. Okay. So I'm gonna guess I want to be standing on this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a ring. It's a green ring, so it's a donut. Yep. Understood?
I finally understand what
Limit
it
break!
means to live in peace.
Dawnlit conviction.
To greet each day in safety and happiness.
God, we're getting hurt though.
Irritating bastard.
It's time we finish it.
This is the end for you, Keaton.
Oh no. Yep. This is not,
Know your place.
Oh, okay.
Not enough to claim the title of Dawn Servant.
I'm dying. Yep.
I must carry on Papa's legacy. His
Okay. Alright. So I took one too many hits from something. Playing half-elf, twirling. Oh, tiefling rogue. Ooh. Yeah, going into a homebrew subclass called Heavy Hitter Rogue, where basically makes you a strength rogue and get sneak attack using pole arms too. Oh god, 200 weapons I believe? Interesting. So this is going arcane tricks. So the twins are the kids, the previous characters got together as well. It's such, oh, yeah. Like generational stuff. That's always fun to play around with. I'm not making this easy on myself. Get away from this. All I needed to do was learn how it works. Right, we skip all this. Skip all this and get back to the fight. Now that I understand what his magic standard does, let's go again. I just need to heal a bit earlier and a bit more often.
Come, you mangy house nut, so I can rip you to pieces.
I don't understand the difference between her combo. That's about the only thing I think.
I'll cut you to shreds.
Ah, actually I do understand how that ability works now. Right.
My magic should be more than enough for Miss Middens.
Right. Okay, cool. We figured that one out. So this is just a void. I want to get kicked back at this point. So we want to go that way. Right.
no more tricks, Bakun Chaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior.
still take so much damage from his basic attacks.
About my nation, my people, and myself.
This is where I messed up last time and took a big hit. And now I can leap to him. Really heal out.
How do you like this? Kitty.
Oh, that one. Shit. Yeah, ow. Okay, I know how to tell the difference now. Heal. Okay. Oh, look at that. We're actually standing on the donut. Question is he going to kick us this time? Nope. And boom!
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Heal. Despite messing that up, I'm still doing a little better than I was last time.
This is the end for you, kitten.
Right, so we're gonna 1, 2, 3. Hit. 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 And heal. Now this is where he'll knock us back, so I want to be...
Know your place.
Not enough. Claim the title of
I'm gonna die again. Dude, you can't get hit by a single mechanic. Okay. Cool. So I can't afford to mess up a single mechanic at this stage. Appearance are from a game that got cancelled partway through, and there was a lot of badness in that game. We've all played in D&D games like that, mate. DM, I think I've mentioned before, who hates our RP and everything. Our favourite character, we're still talking about a lot. Twins have no chance. Yeah, see, no, we've all had games like that. I say that because, like, Beck and I have two characters that we're quite often talking about. For her, it was her Triton Samurai Reagan, and for me, it was my Water Genasi swashbuckler Rudiger. And two of our favorite characters. Unfortunately, they were in a game that wasn't great. And sometimes that's just the way it plays out. But I love the fact you've got an ability to expand on them. Like, so you don't get that opportunity very often. So that feels really good for you, man. Like, I love that. Take that opportunity and go for it. I love it. Alright. Right, I still don't understand the difference between her two combos. That does a lot of damage.
My magic should be more than enough.
Okay, so so this combo does more damage. So why would I bother with it? Right, kickback, so we'll want to go that direction. Heal up.
strict, Vakulchaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior?
Ah, bollocks. Oh dear. And now I'm going to take more damage every hit, so yeah. That was a mistake.
It's no longer amusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much.
Okay, you do actually heal from
About
doing the
my
limit
nation,
break.
my people,
It's good to
and
know.
myself.
Heal. Oh, we're standing on the donut? Cool, I don't need to move. Okay, so I'm thinking this must be the AoE attack. Ah, why did I move?
Can't keep up.
I don't need to move, so I moved.
How do you like this?
Right, this time, instead of following him,
Kitty, 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 kitty.
that way. Okay, so this will be where I need to be kicked back to the donut, to the green. So just step this side. No? I've been hit by more mechanics this time than any other time so far.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day.
Well, at least I got to
safety
heal from it.
And happiness.
Wait for his roar. Now heal.
It's time we finish it. This is the end for you, kitten.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Almost got my heal available.
Know your place.
Not enough.
And limit break,
Claim
because I
the
need to
title
heal.
of Dawn Servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy. His love for our people.
Why won't you die?
And heal again, because I'm about to get hit hard. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is new. Supreme Standard. Okay, so we've gotten further than we have yet in the game. This is new.
I'll show you the true power of the blessed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, break shit.
I will
Okay.
be the next Dawn Servant. And I'll protect my people's happiness to the last. That's when there's no way.
The tank limit break. Okay, sure.
Life of you. What? But that was everything I had.
You need to find more.
I can't stand it anymore. Attack!
Right, so this is now where I want to start using my AoE combo. Get away from that.
This is our fight. Stay out of it. You bring shame upon us.
Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army. You still won't win. I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
Okay, this, ironically, is the easiest phase so far.
She wasn't like this before.
So much more happening, and yet I'm very much aware of what I can do with this. This is where my Dragoon lives and breathes, is with this sort of chaos. Okay, that should be just about it. Cool. It took me a few goes, but we got there. I was too busy focusing on using her AoE attacks earlier on, not realizing they were AoE. Oh. Oh, his seeds. Yeah, we'll take our keystone back, thanks, man. Bullying little bitch. So I think that gives us 6 out of 7.
I reclaim what you stole.
Yeah, that's right. So excited to play the Alien. When am I going to make my way over that side of the world? Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. Like we, like Bex and myself and a couple others keep saying we're going to have to go over to Aussie. You know, just over the ditch, mate, to see Gum and hang out with him. Because, like, he's right fucking there. And it's like, we'll get there. One day, this is going to be a thing that happens. Cool. That was fun. I liked that. I just needed to figure out the mechanics and the attacks that she had. Because half of the time when you're doing a duty as a new character, they're not using standard attacks that the class might ordinarily have available. They usually use different things. Like, I did not recognize any of her button thumbnails. To be fair, my warrior is only level 30. 34. So really only just became a warrior.
How can this?
So keen, right? Like, it's one of those things where I think for almost as long as I've sort of known you, it's been like, man, it'd be so good to get over there and just actually get to meet you in person. And, you know, I've not met Robert in person either, so I'd be like, hell yeah, if I can, you know, drag him into it. Actually, I haven't heard from him in a bit.
House cat with all of us.
I need to check how he's going, because I'm also kind of keen on getting back into our full-on D&D campaign, and I'm waiting to see how his new job's going, because he doesn't have weekends off anymore.
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks.
Right, so are we now going to find out more about what is driving him to be a bully? Other than, I'm chosen because I have 2 heads. Surely there's something more to it. Yeah, like, I've sort of prodded him a couple of times, and gotten, like, really short replies, but it is, like, yeah, it's... He's obviously very, very busy and very keen on trying to do as well as he can in that job. So that's also why I'm not poking about when he'll be available to start playing the campaign again, because everybody seems keen on it. I just don't want to leave it so long that eventually that it's kind of like everybody is like, well, we now need 3 sessions of a recap.
Threatening the Hanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing.
But yeah, he's
you've
always
endangered
struck me
too
as,
many
yeah,
innocents.
exactly what you say there. Nice and smart as a whip, yeah. Yeah. He's so onto it.
No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
Because it's also one of those things where I've said it a couple of times. There's been some very small things I did in the campaign, alluding to things that happened way back, or you know, how things might play out in the future. And he and I have occasionally, after we've finished the session, it'll just be the 2 of us in chat sometimes, and we'll be sitting there, and he'll be sort of like breaking down things that have happened like a year, 2 years ago. Just the smallest little mention about how that ties into what's going on now, or what he thinks is happening with like the weird manipulations that are going on in the background. I'm kind of like, fucking, he's so onto it. He's so fucking onto it, man. Like, it's crazy how smart he is. All right.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
He had the way blocked. I don't want a redemption for Bakul Jar Jar, but he is just legitimately a bully. Even though he has hurt so many people along this, and he is just a bully, I want to know why he's a bully. And I think we're going to find out in the next stretch of the story.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk.
Oh, hey Shoto. Yes, there is drama. We just got to play as Wuklamat, our lion lady. We actually got to control her in a one-on-one battle with big two-headed bully there. It only took me 3 goes to learn the mechanics and the attacks and the patterns. And we're now dealing with the aftermath of beating the bully.
The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
We also found out who her real father is, but, you know, we're in that length of the story where we're starting to get deeper into what's been going. Like, the build-up for the first 3 levels, now we're going to get some revelations, and it's going to come to a head in a level or 2, and then the rest of the story will open up from that. I'm absolutely sure that's how this is going to play out. It's going to be breaking basically into 2 parts.
You've beaten us. It's over.
I mean, we've got 6 out of 7 keystones for the right, so... Hey, how you doing, Shoto? How are you? Welcome in. Lovely to have you.
We'll release the hostage.
Good. They're no less to blame. Even if they were minions or lackeys, they're no less to blame for going along with him and being a part of it all. Right. Hey, Wuklamat, meet your real dad, who was so scared of for your life when you were 3, after you were almost assassinated.
Are you alright? So what Bakul Jar Jar said about you and me...
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jar Jar, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter.
Doing great. Just got back in the town from camping with my parents and Serbs. Got to see some ducks. Yeah. Quack. So sorry you had to go camping. Why are you sorry? I mean, it depends on whether she enjoyed it or not. Camping is a great time. Sometimes.
It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Gulul Jar Jar's daughter, and Tuli Hyolal's next Dawn servant.
Hell yeah, you are. And after that display,
Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
You can't say, like, Bakul Jar Jar is supposed to be one of the strongest there is, and she took him on single-handedly. Have an RV? Oh, okay, that's, yeah, glamping, that's it. Yeah, I was about to say, it's not quite camping. Are you not a fan of camping, Gum? Is it not your thing? Good job, Uklama. Here's to the next part of the story as we head to Mamuk. Nice new drip. Yeah, I decided to embrace the new gear I've been getting and actually try and make it look like something. So I rearranged my Dragoon's outfit a little bit and then just color-coded it. I don't know why. It'll be changing again in like a level or two, so. But I had some downtime, so. No. Tried a few times. There are elements I like about the idea of camping, but the reality is not for me. Glamping, though, I can get behind that from time to time. You know what? That's also fair enough. And I think glamping is the way a lot of people view camping nowadays. Like, I think that's the way a lot of people view it. I'll be fair, I enjoy camping, but I have not been camping in years. So I'm sure my experience of it now would be very different. I have, however... Yeah, I have been glamping, even though that's such a weird word. Alice, did something happen while we were away? There's a certain satisfied air about you. I did nothing. I sat back and I watched, and I couldn't be more proud. Erenville's tour was both educational and exciting. I hope we can persuade him to conduct another in the lower forests. For as weathered as our promise looks, she's positively glowing with confidence. What in the world happened? She took on the bully by herself. Twins ran from me from one end of the Utomo horizon to the other, asking about everything of remote interest along the way. Used to enjoy actual camping, but I've gotten so... I think that's kind of it. My experience with it now would be vastly different to what it used to be. I don't know if I'd enjoy it the same way anymore. Seems we were last to return. I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me. Keeping out of the fight even when it got dirty couldn't have been easy for you. I had to do the fight 3 times, but... I love the fact that the time that I beat him was the time that I messed up the mechanics the most. Even though I was understanding it better. I think I at that point I understood what her button combinations did, finally. As for what were combo strings and what were AoE and what did more damage and whether her heal, what her heal did. I think I just understood her kit a lot better. But Bakul Jar Jar won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I wanted to prove to myself that I can stand up to such villains, even when I stand alone. Which isn't to say I won't ask for your help when I need it, of course. I know better than that now. Hey, into the quest line. Last time we went real camping, it rained the entire time. Got a fire going in the rain, which was cool. Impressive. But eventually there was nowhere to exist that was dry. That sound, yep. Even our tent started leaking. One morning we woke up and a possum had chewed through the tent wall. And oh! The next day there were leeches everywhere. Yeah, that's never been an experience, those last couple of bits. That's never been an experience I've had with camping. The raining everywhere, the struggling to have fire going, nowhere being dry, a leaky tent. I've had all of that. I've not had the possum or the leeches. But the rest of that sounds pretty spot on for camping, I'll be honest. So this is gloves. Earlier in the second Promises camp. Oh, Kwanas? That's Kwanas, isn't it? He's the second? Zorja's the first. Yeah, it's Kwana.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Bibil?
He is learning.
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
At least possums are your wildlife to be concerned about with food in the tent. Yeah. Yeah, there's worse things than possums. Yeah. And I'm glad that possums are kind of like the worst of what we get here in New Zealand too.
But there is an ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tudi Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I failed to understand my own people.
Mm-hmm.
Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
I'm glad he's realizing all of this about himself too.
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy.
The time I went camping before that, it was dry, but there was some animal wandering around outside that sounded like something from Stranger Things. Oh god. Probably possums. They sound like demons. They do sound pretty nasty. Couldn't sleep. Showers weren't working. Oh no, a couple of days of no showers. I was over smelling everyone and myself. So I've had some experiences that soured me on the whole thing. And that's all it'll take, man. There's like one or two experiences, whether they're bad or not, will typically tell you whether this is something for you. And the fact that you've done it more than once, and both of those experiences have made you go, not for me. It kind of, yeah, like, doing it once and going, ooh, is one thing. Doing it twice and going, at least you gave it a second go, you know? Even though it sounds like both of those were not positive experiences. As I say, I will say, apart from, yeah, like the possums and leeches, that to me sounds like camping in general. So you've probably gotten a good sense of whether, yeah, camping is for you or not. And clearly, not so much. But, yes, camping in an RV or a camper van is a vastly different experience, and one that I can wholeheartedly endorse. My folks have got an amazing camper van, and they go out and travel the country every now and then. And it is such a nice thing. And it's kind of like, that doesn't even feel like camping, man. And your cousin went camping as a group with a Girl Guides troop. Rain, the nearby creek broke its bow. Oh no! Entire campsite floated at 2 a.m, covering everyone in leeches. Oh god, see, I'm so glad leeches is not a thing I've ever had to deal with. That just icks me out. I've never had to deal with leeches in any of my camping experiences. Oh. Have you considered camping where there aren't any leeches? Shoto makes a point. However, Shoto, to do that, he would probably need to be somewhere that isn't Australia. I'm sorry, not sorry for that, Gum.
Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
You tell him, Dadcrid.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity.
Yeah, I gotta say, with all of the emotional cutscenes and sequences we got in the previous expansion, and there were a lot, his one, Urianger, his one I think broke me the most. Getting to meet the parents of the girl he loved most in the world that he couldn't save, and he couldn't bring himself to talk to them. And he'd been so scared for all of those years to go and see them or talk to them. And with their reunion, man, it's heartbreaking. Come to Alaska? Oh, okay. Well, I suppose too cold for leeches? Would it be too cold for leeches in Alaska? Would that be why?
Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Just be, yep.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Something he would know. Two people who can probably connect with Koana the most are the two who are on the journey with him.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
Yeah, so those outbursts of emotion when he discovered Wuklamart was kidnapped and in danger, that's more who he is, which is great. Leeches aren't fond of the cold? No. Occasionally leeches in the lake, but I've been out in the water a ton and never had a single leech on me. Yeah, they like warm and humid, which is, you know, Australia. That's what I mean. I'm sorry, not sorry for my comment about camping somewhere other than Australia will solve your problem. I will be honest, man, with all of the things that exist in Australia, I would be scared of camping in Australia. I don't think I'd want to go out properly camping in Australia. I don't think I could. I don't think I could do that to myself. New Zealand, we're a lot safer. Alright. What did we get? We got the hand gear. So what am I wearing? I'm still wearing my 660s. So there's probably an insanely good chance that the 660s are better, but... Oh! And it's a head. Helm. Hat. Into the Traverse. Wuklamart wishes to know how traversable the Tyanabek Traverse is. It's funny. The creepy crawlers were the least of my concerns because I'm just so used to avoiding them. Yeah, I suppose that would be... Yeah, that it'd... If you're so used to it, it would be just, yeah, just the experience. Camping in Alaska's a breeze, you have to store all your food away from the tent in case there are bears. Another thing we don't have to be concerned about in New Zealand. For us, it's just making sure it's secure so the fucking Kias can't get to it. Kias are like wee scavenger birds and they will get into anything. So you have to have like almost like a frickin' lockbox. A full-on, you know, solid container chest that they can't get into, because they will get into most things to get at your food. Thankfully, they're not dangerous to you as a person. They're just dangerous to your food. So what's the state of the Tyanabek Traverse? Still being cleared, I'd assume. Kunruk said he would notify us as soon as work was done. And perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Wuklamart's stolen keystone. We've done that already. The next feat will be our last, after all. Oh, I already got it back. What? What? When? Not to mention how. This is Bakul Jaja we're talking about. Bears are actually pretty chill on balance as long as you're not stupid. You'd have to be, like, familiar with it as well, I guess. Like, not knowing what to do would also be a problem. We've got snakes, spiders, ticks, possums, leeches. Yeah. Thankfully, we don't need to worry about most of that. Like, we've got our share of those sorts of things, but not to the degree that Australia does. And snakes are not really a concern here. Don't have... Yeah, and our spiders aren't too bad. We've only got a couple of... We've only got one deadly spider in New Zealand, I think. I think it's just the one, yeah. Moose. I have heard... Yeah, surprisingly not chill. I have heard that moose are not to be fucking trifled with, man. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. You bested Bakul Jaja in single combat? Bravo. What can I say? Have a good friends to encourage and cheer me on. That's right. There you are. Our excavators have contacted me with news of their success. The Tinnebek Traverse is now safe for travel. And they finally can make for Mamuk. Come to think of it, isn't it Bakul Jaja's home? We can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. If it is indeed the city where Ket and Ram first met the Dawn Servant, surely some civility awaits us. Yeah, I'm really curious to find out. I don't care about Bakul Jaja, but I'm interested to see on what it was that drove him to be a bully, and why his subordinates talked about returning the keystones to someone other than Bakul Jaja. We have some of the world's most venomous and aggressive spiders and snakes. Yeah, that's why I think, like, I don't know if I would actually ever want to go camping in Australia. Mostly for that point right there, Gum. I wouldn't know how to deal with it. I would not be so certain. It is true that the Dawn Servant received Ketan Ram and Mamuk and was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between the Jabral and the Mamoja. But since that time, most of the Mamoja who supported his peace have left their city in favor of abiding in the capital. So most of the ones there are not supporters of the Dawn Servant's peace. What remains is a cloister of Mamuk, and while these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Whatever they're like, the people of Mamuk are also of Tuli Halal. If I'm to be Dawn Servant, it's my job to know them first of all. Well, we'll be on our way then. Glad I could learn about where I came from. And eat so much shipwreck pabil besides. Thank you for everything, Hunmurok. Till next time, take care. Daddy Lamut. I get the sense that you're... Uh-oh. Well, life is all pretty small. It's like for let's go. Uh-oh. It's fucking massive. Yeah, you know where it is. You know that shit's coming for you. Yeah, it's the small, deadly dangers that worry you more. Yeah. Keep everything inside your tent at night. Keep the tent closed tight. Anything outside, check thoroughly for snakes and spiders before wearing or picking up. Check underside of car for snakes before driving. Don't stick your fingers in holes in the dirt. It'll be fine. Yeah, I think I'm good. Like, we do a little bit of that sort of check. But yeah, no, I think I'm good. First, we make our way across the Zorbet Cinder Field, due southeast. Yeah, we've been there. Do I make a quick bamf back to Tuli Hiolal and check and see what my boots, whether they're an upgrade or not? Hey, Daddy Lamar. Thoughts? Feelings? Prospects? How you have grown indeed. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, we got blue quests here. That'll be in the progress of unlocking flying for the zone. No other ones. No. Okay. I'm gonna go back to Tulihiolal briefly because I want to check what the upgraded gloves will look like before I actually think about equipping them to the character. Marketplace. Man, the music here is just such a fucking bop and I love it. Okay, Dragoon, we want... What was it? I got gloves, wasn't it? So check that. 94s. Crit hit determination. Compare to current. Oh, it's a straight stat upgrade in every regard. Cool. Easy. So, let's pull my materia out of my gloves. And then we'll open up that chest to get a new set of gloves. Black skin armlets of maiming.